Welcome to RV103 Intermediate Electricity. This is Lesson 7, Checking a Converter. I'm Joe Testa, your instructor. I have 15 plus years of RVing experience. I'm a certified RV inspector from the NRVIA. I'm a certified RV technician. I'm a certified thermographer through the Infrared Training Center. I'm the author of the book RVing for Newbies, and I spend time mentoring those new to RVing. Disclaimers. Standard disclaimer on all Amazon links. It helps support me continuing to author books and courses. You pay nothing extra by clicking on that affiliate link, but I do make a small commission on your purchase. Everything in here in this course was written by me. There is no artificial intelligence AI in this course. Any mistakes you find are truly mine and mine alone. Alright, so what you see here is the converter box in my RV. I'm going to open it, take a look. We've got all the circuit breakers in here. We've got all of our fuses in here. What we want to do is make sure that all the wiring behind this panel is secure, tight, and there is nothing melted or burned. We're going to do that first, and I will tell you the electricity is on right now. So we'll try not to shock ourselves and end up dead. We will take these two screws out to remove the front cover. Your converter might be slightly different. Heck, yours could be outside. I've seen RVs where the 12 volt stuff might be outside and the 120 volt stuff is inside. You could have AC breakers in one place. You could have DC fuses in another. Be sure to look up for your converter, but for mine, we're not going to touch anything yet. We're now going to set our voltmeter in the AC mode, and I see I've got 30, 20, and 15 amp breakers in here. We have some 15s. I have a 15 far down on the left-hand side. On the right in my converters where you got your DC coming in, your battery power. The electricity is on, and I want to prove to you what is going on is that the electricity is truly on. So we're going to go ahead and take a negative probe up against the ground bar, and we're going to take the positive probe and touch any of the breakers. So I want to touch the 30 amp breaker at the top because we know we got power coming into that. We measured the 30 amp breaker, which is our inbound electricity to your RV from the shore cord. Went ahead and measured the top breaker. It's a 30 amp. If you have a 50 amp RV, you can use the positive probe on either of the 50 amp breakers. I currently have 117.7 volts. We do not want to touch any wires in here at this point, especially on the AC side, to check for anything being loose. You can visually inspect and see for anything burnt, but please do not touch anything at this point. Let's go get the AC turned back off. Do the same test as above to check for any electricity on the breaker. We got nothing. We now know at this point that the shore power AC is turned off, meaning alternating current 120 volts. Now, what do we do about the DC part, the battery? Do we turn the battery disconnect off? I don't know. So let's check the 12 volt DC side. Be sure to set your voltmeter to DC volts, and you can see this is showing me 13.18 volts, which means we did not turn the battery disconnect off. Let's do that now. Okay, we flipped it. Now we have no overhead lights because we disconnected the battery. We showed 13.18 volts before. Now let's do the same test. We go up here, we take a look, and we have 0.0 on the DC side. All right, so now that we know we got no AC and no DC coming in, we can take a look. Here on the ground bus, we have green wires, bare copper. That is your ground bus. That's how you know that. We look at another bar inside here. We got a neutral bus. There are yellow wires, some white, nothing looks burnt. Do the same for the wires at the bottom of the circuit breakers. None of them should be loose or look burned. Be sure to check that the breakers are solid, in there, tight. See if you can move them. They should not be loose. Now from the DC side, there's my 240 amp reverse polarity fuses. So if I hook up the battery backwards, those two fuses will blow and will keep me from messing up my converter, which of course does the charging of your battery when you're plugged into shore power or from your generator. Here we have positive battery wires going to various places. They are orange, purple, blue, green, gray, black, red. It's just absolute chaos, the wiring that can be in your RV when it comes to the different colors. It's like the wiring and nightmare confusion, which you'll see in lesson 15 of the course, named just that, wiring and the nightmare confusion. As you can see, we got colored wires going everywhere. Okay, once you've got all of these guys and realize they're tight, everything is good, nothing looks burnt. Okay, once you make sure all these wires are good, none of the screws are loose, everybody seems tight, nothing's burnt, this is something you ought to do twice a year, maybe after or before a long trip. Just go in, take a look at everything, of course making sure your electric's off, everything will be good to go. Make sure nothing's burnt. Make sure nothing looks like it's burning. This concludes this lesson on checking a converter.